Dual purples and stopping drags? Possibly. But even then, it's still not guaranteed, though. You know, so we could try that, though. So if we decide to play the real cover 2 sync here, not the Phoenix version of it, and we play it underneath, or shade underneath, and we said hike the ball, throw the drags, not really. Not really. Let's try cover 2 sync once again. Baseline. Putting these guys in purples here. Or let's see what happens if we press them this time. Actually, that's a lot better. I don't know what they were doing before. Shade underneath, shade underneath. And we're just focusing on the drag in this particular instance, not anything else on the field. I mean, well, yeah, that's a little bit better. If you really wanted to stop the drags like that, that's a bit better. Right. So, like, yeah, let's pick your poison on that. Green splash here. So, once again, we're focusing on the drags here. We're not paying attention to anything else going on here. But, yeah, the purples, well, I guess we'll play that. If you shade underneath, the only weakness, I'm trying to see where the weakness is. Check down route. I guess if your user skill isn't that great, then you're susceptible to this route right here. Unless you were covering that for a while and then, you know, I guess at that point, that's just user skill on that point. You could play this for a while and then, like, shift your way to the, like, right, how he did it just now, this computer player just did it. Where you just, like, stay right here on that 4-verse route just enough so that it takes it away. And then kind of creep over to the next route on the next level here. That's one thing you could do. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Yeah, you probably won't, but that's what I guess. And technically, you probably won't, but you may get. I mean, you may. That's what quick adjust is kind of for. Or if this is run properly, I guess that's what technically quick adjust is for. To be able to do that, so I'll do this in slow speed here. So baseline press, I did YYB on a purple, or left stick to the right, excuse me. Same thing, X, left stick to the right. Shade underneath, 1, 2. And then I guess technically that's what it's for, but if they're like quick snapping you, then it makes it a little bit difficult, but it's still doable. What's the move now? There's plenty of moves, man. Clutch, plenty of moves, plenty of moves. You gotta let me know which one you want to know. So once again, you see the purple playing underneath on the right side, or not the right side, the left side. Like I said, user, like, this is what I was talking about. I messed up a little bit because I played too aggressive, which is what Brock was telling us. You know, you got to be careful. So you play the drag, and like I said, that might be open. And most likely, most of your opponents will throw that. Or maybe if they're getting greedy, they'll throw it to the seams. And like I said, we're heading that way anyway, so that's a pick if they do decide to throw it. Or a bait right there. So he kind of plays it. So let's see if it's consistent. Once again, baseline press. This is from 146, by the way. Or YYB purple, YYX purple. Shade underneath, shade underneath. There you go. I mean, like, we throw it late though, but he's still in the area to make a play.
All right now, blue 95, blue 95.
In the heat of the game, figuring out receivers' correct buttons and the correct defender. Yeah. So here's a tip for you that is always helpful, no matter how you see it or whatever you do, offense, defense. The right side of the field is always going to be your B receiver for the most part on defense. or your B defender. On the left side, it's always going to be your X. So think about it. Just think about it doing it that way. Right side is always B. Left side is always X. Once again, doing that underneath. If you want to get cute with it, like I say, if you know their pass, you can put him in a not a purple, in any type of zone, or man him up, or you know, whatever you feel like doing, or double base aligning, which will kind of mix up the zones, which looks like this. And once again, shade underneath, and then snap the ball. And then if he throws it, the only problem with double base aligning is like the zones react differently, so just be careful on that if you decide to do that. But for the most part, underneath. For the most part, I actually threw it the wrong way. Wow, that's unfortunate. For the most part, they actually do play the drags fairly well. So once again, we're going to do this one more time. Baseline, boom, 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 underneath. It's press, so the linebackers move back a little bit. See right there, they're playing the drags.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue 58.
The thing versus, oh, it's Devin, by the way. Welcome to